Better unmute here, otherwise nobody's gonna be able to hear me. Looks like I am live. I'm actually gonna adjust my in-game volume just a bit here. It seems to be a little bit loud. Okay, let's try that. Okay. Sorry, my voice is a bit hashed. We'll see how this goes tonight. But I did want to attempt this at least. Sorry, I'm going to bring up my stream over here so I can look at the quality and whatnot if it comes to that. Okay, stream now. Oh, okay, so that's the one. Okay. Says that it's good. Let's see what it actually looks like. Okay, I think we're okay now. So I'm just gonna mute it. Okay. We got a bug in my ear over here so I can hear, hopefully if somebody chats, assuming it's working right. And let's actually do a test real quick. And then we'll go ahead and do that. Okay, so that definitely went over there, but I did not hear anything from the bot. Let's see why real quick. Control panel, did I turn it off maybe? Oh, enable speech. Okay. Let's see if I can get it to take something. Okay, and oh, you know what? I should have checked that real quick. I should keep that over there. And put it over there. Okay. There, okay. It was really slow, but it did eventually come through. You need to change the video resolution first. Huh. Well, doesn't like my settings, huh? Well, I'm gonna leave it the way it is. I mean, it seems to be doing what I want it to do. Well, the quality's not all that great. Is that just me? Okay, let's go good. Okay, that looks great, actually. Okay. Okay. Now, so it's been a long time since I played this game, actually. So I bought it when I was, I don't know, in my teen years somewhere. And I had it, in fact, I've probably still got it somewhere on 4 CDs. So it came on 4 CDs originally. And so I would periodically come back and play it, but I've never actually finished the game. So that's kind of a something that maybe I'll do this time around, maybe not. But it's just one of those that I come back to once in a while. And I thought that it might be a fun one to go ahead and stream. And see if it's as good as I remember it being. So, and apparently I've lost my Steam controller. Let's try this again. Okay. Okay, it's back. Dungeons and Dragons. And caveat. You know what? I need to zoom in just a bit. Just a sec. I'm gonna say caveat. I do like to roleplay, but I have never. I've never actually played Dungeons and Dragons, and it's nothing against Dungeons and Dragons per se. It's just something that I have yet to do. So let's go ahead. Sorry, I'm adjusting my camera. I should have done, half of this before I started, but I thought I was ready. Okay. Let's go ahead and turn my screen just a tad. That's pretty good. Okay. So anyway, so nothing against Dungeons and Dragons by any means. I don't know if it's actually my thing per se, but it's one of those things I've never done. So anyway, we're gonna skip the tutorial. I did hop in and play a little bit the other day, kind of in preparation for maybe doing a stream of it. But so I kind of remember how it goes, although we'll probably maybe look at a couple. He who fights with monsters should look at that he himself does not become a monster, something like that. Anyway, so I recently, 6 months ago maybe, picked this up on a Steam sale and thought, well, this is nicer than trying to use the CDs to install and load and swap and do all of that. And it's the enhanced edition, so there you go. And though you please. So apparently that's probably like my dad, I would guess, because it's not me, obviously. Again, I've never finished the game, so I don't actually know. I also have Baldur's Gate 2, which would be interesting to play. But I feel like I want to, play my way through this one first, and then I can go on to 2 if I ever get that far. I actually started 2 when I first bought it, because I was like, maybe I'll never finish Baldur's Gate. But I was so lost at that point, and I was like, I better go back and play the original. Especially because the graphics are very similar, so I don't think there's a whole lot lost that way. So, we're gonna do single player. And we'll do a new game. Gender, I'm gonna be female. Why not? Okay. Done with that part. I think I'm gonna be a female dwarven warrior. But despite, let's see, this one looking like, this would be the Dwarven Warrior. I might go a little bit more nuanced than that. Let's see. What do we have? I'm going to use this one right here. She's not exactly Dwarven looking in my opinion, but she'll work. And she doesn't have the horned helm on, so. Okay, done with that. Okay. And we are going to be a dwarf. Okay, there are 4 racial divisions of dwarves. Okay. Class, huh? And I think I probably want to be... What's a fighter cleric? I wonder what... So I'd really like to have like a mace or a warhammer user. We're gonna do a warhammer user. And I'll just be a fighter. It's kind of, typical, but there we go. Fighter. And we are going to be... Dwarven Defender, a formidable warrior that is reputed to be worth 2 soldiers of any other race. Rightly so. Trained extensively in the arts of dwarven warfare, a handful of these stout fighters can render a defensive line all but unbreakable. May use defensive stance once per day, gains 1 use at level 1, 1 use at level 4, and additional use every 4 levels thereafter. For 1 turn, the Dwarven Defender gains a plus 50% resistance to all forms of physical damage. Gains 5% resistance to crushing, slashing, piercing, and missile damage over 5 levels. Hit die of 12. Race restricted dwarf may not exceed high mastery in axes and warhammer. Oh. We're gonna go with it anyway. That is kind of a limitation, but we're gonna go with it. Okay. So anybody that cares, who watches this, so I'm using, I'm using a Steam controller. I picked this up at the Thanksgiving sale before Christmas. Love it. It's not great for everything, although I'm finding that it's more useful for more things than I initially thought. But I do have, so I found someone else's mapping here, and then I've changed it up a little bit for myself. I'm gonna have to remember what those changes are. Oh, which I may need to look at that anyway, but we'll see. I'm actually trying to remember if one of the main things is I enabled the gyro, but I'm trying to remember if there's anything else. Oh, highlight interactive. Anyway, I'm still trying to get used to learning for this game. Anyway, alignment. Alignment. We're gonna do neutral good. They're strong individuals marked by a streak of kindness and benevolence. They believe in all the virtues and goodness right, but they have little use for laws and regulations. They have use for people who try to push folk around and tell them what to do. Actually, I'm gonna be chaotic good. Okay. Again, I've never played real D&D, so some of these things I may not be all that familiar with. Okay, abilities. That's actually a pretty good roll to begin with. That's even better. That's probably pretty good. We'll just recall that guy. Okay, I do want to go up a bit on strength. We're gonna drop our... Who needs wisdom, right? I mean, we'll just drop that a little bit. Drop intelligence just a little bit and get our strength up there. And the constitution, is that hit points? Oh, hardship, injury, and disease. Okay, that's probably pretty good. We'll start there. Done. Skills. So, I like maces and warhammers. We're gonna go with a warhammer. We'll go with like 2 proficiencies there. And then I'm gonna do a sword and shield style and a crossbow. I just think crossbows fit dwarves better than longbows especially, but I like dwarves with crossbows more than anything. Okay, so done. Appearance. Okay, looks like I've got some kind of green clothing on. I've got like blondish hair. Yeah, we'll do something like that. Okay. My skin tone is a little darker than that. Not that dark. No, not really. Maybe it was more like these initial ones. Yeah, we'll go with that. Clothing. I've got like, I think that's a dark brown. Something like that, and then a green, like a muted green. Something like that. That looks pretty close. Okay, done. Let's play
All will
them.
die.
Not you.
Your life shall be mine.
Relax my chair just a tad here.
Death will come swiftly for you.
I'm not an old lady, so.
Go, go, go! Everybody listen to me now.
Maybe.
Now you're going to be sorry! I've always been leadership material.
Who's in for it now? It's about time you recognise my superior qualities. I'll let all know about now. Is there nothing else we should be doing?
Okay, 4 it is. Okay. And name. We are going to be... Stola. Oh. Grobkan. Stola Grobkan. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna have a last name. I'm just gonna be Stola. Okay, Stola it is. Okay. Stola, dwarven female warrior. Dwarven defender. Okay. Let's go with this. We're gonna go with core rules. Venture forth.
Nestled atop the cliffs that rise from the Sword Coast, the
Citadel of Candlekeep houses the finest and most comprehensive collections of writings on the face of Faerun.
It is an imposing fortress kept in strict isolation from
The intrigues that occasionally plague the rest of the Forgotten Realms.
It is secluded,
Oh, sorry.
highly regimented, and it is home. Within these hallowed halls of knowledge, your story begins. You have spent most of your 20 years of life within this keep's austere walls,
Under the tutelage of the sage Gorion. Acting as your father, he has raised you on 1,000 tales of heroes and monsters, lovers and infidels, battles and tragedies. However, one story was always left untold, that of your true heritage. You have been told that you are an orphan, but your past is largely unknown. Lately, Gorion has been growing distant from you, as if some grave matter weighs heavily on his heart. You have asked about his concerns as gently as possible, but your queries have been in vain. Your sole comfort is the knowledge that he is a wise man, and you know he will tell you when the time is right. Nonetheless, his silence is troubling, and you cannot help but feel that something is terribly wrong. Today, Gorion has appeared more agitated than ever, and now I can't read the rest because it's gone.
Uncharacteristically interrupted your chores in the middle of the day, imparting hurried instructions for you to equip yourself for travel. He has handed you what gold he can spare, but given no clue as to why. Nevertheless, you now stand before the Candlekeep Inn, ready to purchase what you need for an unplanned and unexpected journey.
Okay. Now, I am going to there's a whole bunch of like run around and, be gophers for people and stuff. So I'm going to do that real quick. Now let's go talk to him.
It's hard to find decent folk nowadays.
Oh yes, I'm back within the hallowed halls of Candlekeep. With this iron crisis upon us, the trip from Betterghost was more hazardous than I care to relate. You're Gorion's ward, aren't you? My, you have come into your own, if you would permit an old man jealous of youth to say so. I left an identity scroll with Teth Toril in the inner grounds. You should be done examining it by now, so if you could fetch it for me, I'd be grateful. Of course I can. I mean, what is a hero for but to fetch scrolls and stuff? Let's go see if there's anything in this. Oh, it's locked. And let's take that dagger. Okay, I do. And we'll go ahead. How does it compare? So the damage is less. I'll stick with the staff. I don't actually want to talk to those guys. I've talked to them before. I think one of these has some stuff in it. Yeah, steal their monies. That one's locked. Locked. Okay. I'm always worried about, like, taking stuff from right in front of people on this. I'm actually not sure whether it,
Don't worry about me.
notices hide interface. Ah, that's what that does. And highlight interactive. Ah, good to know.
You want it?
I like that
You
better
got it.
than just leaving it on all the time. Let's talk to her, because she needs something. History of Halrua anywhere. You know how I can't stand the constant shuffling of the athletic feet up in the library, so I thought I'd get a bit of fresh air just east of here. Oh, I hate being so absent-minded. Please, if you find it, I really do need it back. I can do that for you. Let's go talk to the cow. I don't want to talk to the tutors. This is where I'm going to have my first fight. Oh look, I am walking unbeknownst into this.
Hello?
You want it? You got it.
Hello?
I am. What can I do for you? Oh, our encounter should be quite simple for you. Plainly put, I've made it my mission to end your life. Success will mean little respect among my peers. So you see, you can do very little, except die. Or maybe you can die. Waka waka. Yep, you can die instead. I'll just take your dagger. That makes 2 of them. See what else I can find in here. Ooh, I think that is a warhammer. And some gold. And that. And that. Okay. So let's go ahead and... It is a warhammer. Which means that with my proficiency, that should be significantly better. 8 to 11 versus 5 to 10, and a much lower THAC0. Okay, I think I looted everything. I could try and break it open. With my warhammer. That's right, forcing a lock with my warhammer. Oh no! Stola, you cut yourself above the brow there. What is wrong, child? Something in your eyes tells me that something is very wrong indeed. Oh, Parta, there was a man in there. He smelled like the stables and he tried to kill me. It was horrible. Or, oh, it's nothing, Prada. One of the cats didn't like me petting it. I'm all right, really. Whatever. Yes, well, get what you need from the inn then, for Gorion is desperate for you to be off. Okay.
Don't worry about me.
What do you need?
Vidya left one of her books in here again. It's in the hay, there beside the cow. If you could run it over to her and then come back, I've got some plans for you. Yeah, I can do that. Right there. Let's go give her her book before we go on.
Hello there.
My book. Oh, you remind me of Gorion when you grin like that. Raising you has been hard on him, I know, but he says it's a toil of love, a toil of destiny even. You must be a very special child indeed, to draw such praise from a man of his silent nature. Here, take this little gem of mine. Maybe Winthrop will give you a little something for it. I got... Sorry. Looks like I got a Lynx Eye gem. Lynx Eye is a specific type of labradorite, a feldspar gem. Labradorite is a class of stone as a class of stones is pale to the dark gray and has patches of color reflections. This flash is most commonly blue but can be of all shades. Green flash labradorite is called Lynx Eye in the realms. Cool. Okay, next stop. Don't really need to go to the temple. But I will come over here. Oh, you know what I just realized? For whatever reason, it's not... Man, this has got to be about the worst stream ever here. It is not capturing the right stuff. For some reason, I don't have a game capture on here anymore. Huh. This has been horrible then. Let's add a game capture. Okay. Do I just have... What's going on here? Okay, we're going to try something really quickly. Over to a different one here. And come back and see why is it not capturing the scene. Okay, we will try a display capture. What in the world? Oh, okay. That's what's wrong. Okay, so we got to transition over to there. That's what's going on. For some reason my game capture is not working. My display capture is. So we're going to go to the display capture option. Man. Well. And now okay. And now
Let's
apparently my
do
Steam
something.
controller has stopped working. Is it the overlay that's maybe causing me problems? Might be the overlay. Okay, we're gonna go like this. We're gonna get this working. We'll just save it here. 1. And then we will quit game. Quit. Okay, and I'm gonna transition over to here. See if I can get the game capture to work. Library, Baldur's Gate, play. There we go. Oh, anyway. It's like I've never streamed before. Baldur's Gate. Single player. Load game. Stola. Load. Anyway, I've just been running around, not doing a whole lot so far, but
You want it?
let's see what he has to say. Okay, so now I'm supposed to beat him up. Okay. You did good kid, especially after Eric started firing those arrows at you. Okay. So let's come talk to him, because he's going to say, hey, you're supposed to get rid of those rats. Man. I'm kicking myself over the not having captured anything on screen. It's something I should have noticed. Good job. Let's knock you out. What? What just happened? What does that mean? Defensive stance. Oh, apparently I went into defensive stance. Okay.
I've got this.
Because I needed that against these rats, so that's probably a good thing. And we're done. That would be more interesting now that I've got some gameplay actually showing. Not much more interesting, but maybe a little. And I got myself a gem too. Now I talked to him and
Don't worry
he...
about me.
Oh yes, killed them like the rats they are. A glorious battle unlike any this world's ever seen. Here's 5 gold pieces. Don't spend it all in one place. Journal updated. Okay, now if I come down here, Talk to this guy who says, "Man, I left my sword behind this morning. Can you go get it for me?" Hole, that's his name. Hey, yeah, I'll go get it. And on the way, I'll run into some other people who want me to do other things.
Our rules
Like
are
you.
very strict.
I don't want to learn about that. I hate being Ollie's been then worse than trying to talk sense to Ulrun himself. Now there be duties that need attending to, and I'll not suffer a brat like you any longer. Yeah, well, I just didn't want to do that. What's over here? Oh, and there's also a...
You
let's
want
see.
it? You got it.
These walls contain
Nah.
the world's knowledge.
I'm not sick right now. Okay. And then I want to
Don't
come
worry
see
about me.
this guy over here. I'm going to assume it's locked, but or it's just not actually a box. Just looks like one. Okay, now I think this is where I run into the next fight. I'll just take 15 gold. Why not? Let's go on in.
Blade with your name on it.
You have a blade with my name on it. What business is that of yours? Make it my business, if I please. Just thought I'd have a look at you for myself before I puts a blade down your gullet. Someone seems to think you're trouble, so I'm going to use your head for a ticket out of the gutter. I'm just a little street trash hood, they say, but I'll show them. Okay, I'll beat you down. That's okay. Oh, you know what? My warhammer broke. Well, I guess that's the way it goes then, huh? Misses me. Okay, let's go ahead and do
I
that.
got this.
Got another dagger. So there was an option that I've never... Not that one. There's an option I've never enabled, but I wonder if it would help me enjoy the game better. Come on. There we go. Gameplay... Feedback? No, maybe it was under graphics. Graphics. Well, maybe not. I meant
I've
to
got this.
loot the place before I left.
Don't worry about me.
Nothing to loot. Go figure. Okay.
I've got this.
Something on your mind?
I was shouting, Stoll. Are you okay? It's better you don't ask questions. Oh, child, you're too young for life that's been thrust upon you. More money. All these people that just hide their money in barrels. I don't get it. Okay, let's talk to him.
You want it? You got
I
it.
should have joined the army.
It's in his chest. Okay. Okay, let's go. I'm afraid to steal people's stuff.
Don't
Okay.
worry about me.
And which one's my map? Why? Yeah, so that's basically the end of things. Go meet Imoen. Took your sweet time, didn't you? Grind's a fool for trying to bring you up right, and you can tell him I said so too. If I didn't know any better, I'd say this whole iron crisis is the result of twerps like you wandering off people's swords. Here's 10 gold pieces. Now get out of here. I'm on duty. Nice guy, at least. Now get to meet Imoen.
It's me, Imoen.
I'm sorry, but I'm not telling you what I'm doing. I must go. If you say so, you're picked up a lot from old Grian. He never tells it straight neither. Good luck on your trip. I mean, good luck with whatever you're doing. Wait, how do you know my journey? Grian said I said little to me and less to anyone else. Oh, I know. Old stick in the mud that he is. All worried about nothing, I'm sure. Better go now, 'cause you've got a long way to travel. Not that I would know, especially since I don't peek at old Mr. G's private letters. No, ma'am. Better go. Bye-bye. I think she's been peeking at his letters.
Greetings, young
There he is. Firebeard has sent you to me, hasn't he? Very well, return the scroll to him, but then you must hurry back and speak with Gorion. Okay, I'm actually going to go this way first, though, because I need to go give that antidote to the cow. Okay, let's go talk to Dreppen.
What do you need?
Nice day in it. Too bad Nessa here ain't enjoying it though. Her being sick and all. Need to get her one of those potions antidote whole. Stayed up drinking last night. And then...
What do you need?
Apparently I forgot to. Hey, you're wonder you are. That's because I'm really fast. And... we lost an item, but we gained some experience? Is that... They didn't even pay us anything? Okay, and then we'll go over here to Firebeard.
You want it? You got it.
It's a hard to find. Decent
I'm
folk
glad to see the age
nowadays.
isn't hardening your heart toward an old man such as myself. I'll take all your identity scrolls. I have a great use for these types of scrolls. Here, allow me to cast a little spell on you. It will protect you from any evil you might meet tonight. I'd rather have the identity scrolls, actually, but... okay.
Don't worry about me.
Okay. Now we'll go talk to Gorion on the front steps here. Hey Gorion, let's go talk to you.
Oh, my child, I am glad I have
I'm
found
ready to go.
Listen carefully. If we ever become separated, it is imperative that you make your way to the Friendly Arm Inn. There
Friendly
you will
Arm
meet
Inn.
Khalid and Jahira. They
Khalid
have
and
long been my
Jahira.
friends, and you can trust them. Let's understand. The night can only get worse, so we must find shelter soon. Don't worry. I will explain everything as soon as there is time.
Roger. I'll just follow you into this ambush.
There is
I
something
mean,
wrong. We are in an ambush. Prepare yourself.
You're perceptive for an old man. You know why I'm here. Hand over your ward and no one will be hurt. If you resist, it shall be a waste of your life.
of course I'm gonna resist.
You're a fool if you believe I would trust your benevolence.
I mean, of course he's going
Step
to.
aside and you and your lackeys will be unhurt.
I wasn't ready. I should have bought a shield and some other stuff.
That way, old man.
Oh well. They kind of hurt me there. I think I didn't get nearly as hurt last time because I had a shield and whatnot. Oh yeah, last time I had some leather armor and a shield and a helmet. Probably made a big difference.
Dawn is especially cruel this morning.
That went differently than it did
the
before.
realization that you have not been living some horrible dream. Ambushed, you saw Gorion cut down before your eyes.
I saw Gorion cut down before my
His
eyes.
powerful magic could not stop the onslaught.
It's true.
It was his wish that you flee, but that does not remove the feeling of helplessness that now overwhelms you. Hand
yes.
over your ward, the armored fiend had said. He was after you and you alone, but why? If only Gorion had given some clue.
If only.
Now you are alone and lost. Candlekeep is near, but you will find no quarter there. The readers pay for their serenity with rather
Draconian entry rules.
And without Gorion's influence,
I always think of Dragonlance when I hear Draconian.
You will not last long on your own with your meager equipment. Perhaps you can get some help from the friends Gorion mentioned. The ones at the Friendly Arm.
The ones at the Friendly Arm. Okay.
It's me,
It's
Emily.
Imoen. Sorry I followed you, but I never get out of Candlekeep, and these monks are such a bore. Never any decent coin in their pocket, neither. I saw Gorion. I'm so sorry. Kinda figured something bad might happen to you out here. How could you have known? Gorion didn't even tell me. I accidentally wrote a letter on his desk the other day. Can't remember exactly what it said, but he might still have it. Might be on his body. Anyway, I'm not going to let you wander around here all alone. Never let a friend down. No, ma'am. Stick with you until you say otherwise. I will. Okay. So I think I'm going to stream for about an hour here, which means I've got... let's head up that way.
Don't worry about me.
We'll go up to there. Pretty sure they're gone. I mean, I could be wrong. Yep, okay. Let's loot the body. Stab your friends, loot the body, all that stuff. See all what we've got here. Okay. Come back to Imoen. Let's look at our inventory. First off, we have a letter to read. My friend Gorion, please forgive the abruptness with which I now write, but time is short and there is much to be done. What we have long feared may soon come to pass, though not in the manner we foretold, and certainly not in the proper time frame. As we both know, forecasting these events has proven increasingly difficult, leaving little option other than a leap of faith. We have done what we must for those in thy care, but the time nears when we must step back. That's right, when we must step back. And let matters take what course they will. We have perhaps been a touch too sheltering to this point. Despite my desire to remain neutral in this matter, I could not, in good conscience, let events proceed without some measure of warning. The other side will move very soon, and I urge thee to leave Candlekeep this very night. If possible, the darkness may seem equally threatening, but a moving target is much harder to hit, regardless of how sparse the cover. A fighting chance is all that can be asked for at this point. Should anything go awry, do not hesitate to seek aid from travelers along the way. I do not need to remind thee that it is dangerous land, even without our concerns, and a party is stronger than an individual in all respects. Should additional assistance be required, I understand that Jaheira and Khalid are currently at the Friendly Arm Inn. They know little of what is past, but they are ever thy friends, and will no doubt help however they can. Luck be with us all. I'm getting too old for this. E. Whoever E is. We are going to copy this note. Whatever that does. I think it puts it to my journal or something. Okay. And then, let's go ahead and suit up here. First, let's throw on some armor. Get my armor class up. Okay, so if I equip this guy, he's a higher damage than that other one, but hits just as... And then she, I believe, has some combat stats. Short bow. Okay. We go back to the inventory there. Is that a short bow or a long bow? It is. So I'm going to give her the short bow. Even though it doesn't have any arrows for it, I guess. So there's that. But let's go ahead and equip it. Oh, she has a short bow. Well, in that case, I guess I'll just keep it. I will give her a dagger, though. And the sword, and let's see which one works better for her. So if I do the dagger first, I'm going to assume the short sword, but definitely. Okay, so she will get a short sword. And then she'll also get you, and you. And then we're going to give those to me. Apparently I already had 3 of them. And you know what? I'm going to put the ring on just because. And generally I wouldn't do this. Seeing as this came from Gorion, I doubt it's going to hurt me. So we're going to put it on. Well, it's not cursed because I can take it back off. So that's not the case. Although I'm not sure what it does for me. Okay. Well, I'm definitely better off than I was before. Just a second, I'll be right back. Okay, I was just hearing noises. Apparently people are moving around out in the house. Okay, so let's go ahead and start looking around. And then if I look at the world map, I want to go to the friendly arm. So to do that, I need to go to the right. Okay. Well, I like to explore, so let's explore. Okay. There we go. Again, this has been a long time since I have played this game. I'm down just a little bit. Oh, you know what?
You're a
Imoen
queer fellow.
needs to switch to her knife. Because... Oh. Is she not able to use the longsword? That's too bad. Not that. This. Okay. Not usable by... Oh, she should be able to use it. Oh, except she does have some arrows. So...
I'm
Okay.
gone.
What do you need?
What you want? I'm gone.
That's not what I want.
Tell me. I've got this.
Oh, and if I remember correctly, let me look at the world map here. Nope, it's not what I think it is. Okay. Thought I was remembering this place from before, but apparently not. I might head to Baragos before I go to the Friendly Army, but that might be a bad plan as well. Okay. Nothing really over there. What you want? I am gone. Oh, whoa, whoa. I do not want to fight a bear right now. Do not make the bear mad at me. Hey, look, here's someone over here, though.
Don't touch me. I might catch something.
Hello, well, I was about to tell you not to come any closer, but that never seems to work, does it? Well, regardless, I should remain true to the genre. Don't come any closer. I'll jump. Yeah, you heard me, and I'll do it too. So don't come any closer again, and don't try to stop me. We'll do that. Don't jump. Right, of course. What a fool I was to think this would solve anything. Didn't solve anything the last time I stood here and was stopped, nor the time before that. I really should develop a better method of dealing with adversity. Such a long walk as well. Perhaps if I had Mumsy construct a cliff closer to town. Oh well, thanks for your concern. Ha! Apparently, you know, he's just some spoiled noble guy. And that is west to Candle Keep. I assume this must be maybe the road to Candlekeep right here. Looks that way. Well, I don't actually want to travel to Candlekeep because I'm pretty sure they're not going to let me go. Okay. This is the edge of the map now. See what's over here. Apparently something. Or nothing. Okay. So here's where we started, right over here. Oh, wolves, huh? Okay, so let's just... How do I cancel my... Maybe I don't. I'll just... I swear there's a way to cancel the command. Oh. And we'll go with you. We're gonna start attacking that guy. And we'll unpause. Ooh.
Healer needed right here.
Oh. Let's drink this. Well, we won, if barely. Oh. I drank it as the wrong person.
Give it to me straight.
Pay attention to who I have. Because I just barely wasted a healing potion.
What do you need?
Okay.
I've got this.
See if there's any more wolves hiding up here. Or that bear. I don't want to fight that bear. I feel like that's a losing. Nope. Nope, over here. I think that is a losing proposition with the state I'm in. You know what, though? I ought to save. I ought to get in the habit of saving more often. Okay, what do I got? Still have most of the screen undiscovered, huh? Oh, a gibberling. Diseased gibberling.
I care not. My blade will cut you down to size.
And that was it. That was
Tell me.
really fast.
You want it? You got it.
I'm glad I saved a second ago.
Hello there.
Got some merchant guy, huh? Cole said, well, a busy day for me today, indeed. Strange noises throughout the night, and now a plethora of people strolling about the wood. You do look a touch more hospitable than the last two I met, though. Well met, stranger. I am called Colsed. Colsed, not Closset. Stand away from me. I have very little trust left for all last night's events. I'm not wasting any on you. Could you help me? My foster father and I were attacked last eve, and now I'm not sure where to go. I have your assistance. I was ambushed in the night, and I require whatever you can give. You saw two people in the wood. I was told to meet some friends of the friendly armed men. Perhaps they and the ones you met are one and the same, or why are you in the woods? I've heard nothing but how dangerous they are. Let's go with that one. Me? Oh, I'm a hermit. Well, I'm rather new at it, actually. I haven't quite got the isolation bit down yet. Too much of a people person, I suppose. Used to be a merchant in Nashville, I did, but lost everything due to the iron shortage. Been wandering the woods for a while now, and it's been rather relaxing, I must say. Aside from eluding the occasional bandit, that is, I've generally left alone because I have nothing of value. What of the two people you saw? Did you assist me? My foster father and I were attacked. Then I've not the time for you. Leave me. We'll do that. Just a second. Sorry, I had a message from my wife. Have little to give besides advice and goodwill. Make friends where you can, as traveling alone is almost certain death. You want to surround yourself with like-minded companions, lest you risk making enemies in your own party. Aside from this bit of wisdom, I'd say you're on your own. Luck be with you. Good. To you as well. Fare thee well, as they say. I was thinking about doing something before I got interrupted. I don't remember what that something was. So, I guess we're going to keep going this way. I'm going to go ahead and save my game again. So, if I look at my inventory, how much does a healing potion heal? 9 hit points, huh? I don't want to use it yet then. Aha, there's the edge of the screen. Okay. Probably want to, like, not follow the road, because if there's somebody of ill repute, I might want to sneak up on them. Like those two right there. Okay. I saved just a second ago, so we're okay. Let's talk to you. Oh, these guys. Child wandering in the wilderness, surely you must be none too bright to be traveling these roads. And you look a bit scuffed too. A fine pair of troubles all your own. Indeed, I can offer you healing potions if you wish, as a token of goodwill. I'd be grateful for any assistance. Nothing to fear from these simple potions. I'll not even hold you in debt, though your conscience knows otherwise. Just like all good people. Perhaps as payment you would go with us to Nashkel. It is a troubled area, and we mean to investigate some disturbing rumors surrounding the local mines. Some acquaintances are very concerned about the iron shortage, specifically where to lay blame in the matter. You would be useful, though I'll not hold you to it. We are to meet the mayor of the town, a man named Barun Gaskill, I believe. Gastkill, I believe. So apparently he kills ghasts. Conscience be your guide. I would join with you, but I must meet someone first. Precious little time. It's best to travel accompanied. I will go with you. You owe us for our time, though. Okay. So if I look at, actually, I'm going to look at that. Which, is there a... No, there's not. Okay. You know what? I ought to do that. I'm going to remap that. So, it's about time for me to call it a night. But before I do so, we're going to go show activators. We're going to do a long press for, we'll call it character sheet. Except I need to figure out what button it is to get to it, huh? Our record. Apparently it's called record, not character sheet. Well, I think character sheet is more of a role-playing term for it, but whatever. Record R. Okay. So if we look at him now, reputation, average, I'm pretty sure he's like neutral or something like that. Information, biography. Seems quite dangerous and more than willing. He despises Tsar. You know, I never read about this before. Okay? Montaran might be willing to discuss the whole matter with you, but you get the feeling that you probably would not wake up the next morning. Okay. So stats. So he's a thief, okay. Okay. So if we go to number 4, which is going to be him, necromancer, huh? It's our biography. Tsar has very few coherent things to say. His desire to determine the cause of iron shortage seems benevolent enough, but his motives remain unclear. Ramblings seem disjointed, but his faculties are obviously in good repair. Good enough order for him to be adept at magic. He mutters something about how he and his associate Montaran are in the employ of a powerful group. Pressed for details, he gets extremely agitated and does not speak for some time. He's obviously at least partially insane, and the network that would hire him must be dark indeed. So, where do I look up what their Utugazark? Current script, huh? Maybe I'm just not seeing it, but... Or maybe because it's not me, I don't know. Sorry. Big sneeze. Puff goat, she would call him. Eternal child. Although she isn't actually that young. He would become quite skilled working for the monks of the keep and have kept them supplied with whatever tools are occasionally required. Okay. Information. BDD. Dwarven Defender. Okay. So, Candlekeep calls. Way. About time to call it. I'll go ahead and finish exploring this area, and then I'm going to stop the stream at that point. I'm going to figure out why YouTube doesn't like my form factor up until now. If I wanted to stream 2560 by 1080, they would have me choose this setting, but that thing seems to have changed there. Binkos, huh? Sorry, chum, but I can't stop to chat. There's been another caravan raided north of Berecost, and I must report of these dire straits to the Grand Dukes. Messenger's work is never done. Okay, well, don't just hang around then. Okay, we'll keep going this way. Might be able to fight that bear now if I ran into it again. I still think I'd prefer not to. A gibberling, huh? Okay, Imoen.
You're a queer fellow.
You're a queer fellow.
Give it to me straight. You want it?
We're gonna stop right here. And then you're gonna shoot the gibberling. Okay. And we got him.
This way.
Okay, so that's the top of the page there. Or the top of the map. So let's go ahead and...
What do you need?
Select
Don't worry about
everybody.
me.
And we've got another... You know what? I'm just gonna attack him.
My blade will cut you down to size.
And he's dead. Let's get everybody back together. You know what? I don't like the AI. I like to tell them what to do. Okay, well, with an hour and 10 minutes in the stream, it's probably time to call it. Be heading over to this area, and then probably up to the Friendly Arm Inn to go meet Khalid and Jahira. So, there we go. Thanks anybody that watched even part of it, and if you watch later, maybe you can come back for the next one. Thanks. Bye.